Got another email follow-up on what we've been talking about with the cordyceps. Remember the cordyceps? The mind-controlling spore that takes from the aliens that takes over on the video game that was also listed as an ingredient in Ric Flair's energy drink that apparently does have some basis in the fungal world of reality.
The drink or cordyceps?
Or potentially Ric Flair.
Or Ric Flair.
In the fungal world of reality. I love you, Rick, but Jeremiah, actually he says Jay from the Midwest, but in his email it's Jeremiah. So now I've narrowed it down a little bit further. Hello, Brian and Jim and Harley. And she says hello too, Jay. He says, want to send a follow-up to Justin from Kentucky's previous cordyceps email. Cordyceps is indeed a parasitic fungus that invades and takes over the minds and bodies of small creatures such as insects and anthropods. I believe that might be two of the new AEW tag teams. The fungus will enter the unassuming host body and slowly take over its brain and motor functions. The fungus will spread itself throughout the host body until all nutrients and life force is consumed. During this process, the fungus will also begin to break through the host body, usually in the shape of stems and stalks. So if you see a motherfucker walking down the street, has got mushrooms growing out of his shoulders, run.
He's a Ric Flair fan.
He's got mushrooms growing out of him.
He's a nature boy. That nature's mushrooms.
Toward the end of the host's life, the fungus will force the host to reach high ground. When the host reaches high ground, it dies and causes the fungus spores to spread, which leads to any nearby insect to risk becoming infected.
Or as it says on the can, woo!
Woo! And the idea in the video game The Last of Us is that a strain of cordyceps became powerful enough to infect human hosts, which then led to the global apocalypse and near extinction of humanity. And apparently, he says, if that concept isn't nightmarish enough, there are currently a plethora of fools out there teaching cordyceps how to infect human cells. What is there now a career of mushroom training on the black market? We'll train these mushrooms to take over your cells unless you pay us X amount of money.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Anyway, Jay from the Midwest, he says, even cordyceps wouldn't want to live here. All righty. And speaking of the cordyceps in the woo, got another email here from Tyler from Pittsburgh. Hello, Jim and Brian. Why do they always mention you?
Because I'm over here.
Well, I'm over here now. I was listening to the most recent episode of The Experience. I heard you and Jim. Now he's just addressing you directly. What the fuck?
Hi, Tyler. It's nice to hear from you.
Yeah. I heard you and Jim talk about woo energy once again, with you mentioning if other energy drinks had warning labels on them. Other energy drinks have similar labels, but this isn't what I wanted to talk about. I have tried the 3 woo energy flavors and wanted to write in to say that they are not good. Very, very bad.
Is that what he said?
My girlfriend said they were the worst energy drinks she had ever had, mentioning they tasted like Smarties dissolved in battery acid.
Just like Ric Flair.
But now, come on now. Oh, you can't. Would you just yank a knot in that now? He says they tasted powdery with an unbelievable artificially sweetened flavor to mask the bitter mushroom-based aftertaste, literally the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, we haven't even discussed the fact it's a mushroom elixir. It must taste like mushroom, right?
Apparently there's a bitter mushroom-based aftertaste.
That they try to hide with Smarties and acid or whatever this guy
and battery acid. To be fair, you take a sip of battery acid, you're not going to taste a lot of the finer points of things. To promote the release of the drink, Ric Flair did a local appearance tour taking photos with fans after a purchase of a $30 six-pack. I say, doing my quick mathematics, that's $5 a piece for these fine beverages. He did these tours through eastern Ohio and the Pittsburgh area, stopping at the Giant Eagle grocery store, a Pittsburgh grocery chain throughout the area. Sounds like when Handsome Jimmy used to go to Walmart the afternoon of a show that he might not be booked on and just set up a merchandise table.
How come he's going to where WCW went when they tried to go north in 1982?
well, he's following the trail that he's blazed before. The whole thing was a sad state of affairs as he made his entrance through the meat department.
Oh, come on. Come on. Did he have his robe open?
No, wait a minute. Hey, that's the kielbasa you're looking. Come on now. And there's he said he made his entrance through the meat department until reaching the sushi section.
What?
We're in the sushi section. They had set up the photo screen in which pictures were taken. I did not know prior to this that a six-pack had to be purchased in order to take a photo with Flair, but I was there and figured I could just take them back afterwards.
Be happy. Be happy you have to purchase it. You don't have to drink it.
Well, hold on. He said, I figured I could just take them back afterwards, so I figured I'd get in line, but I did not take them back as planned, as many people in line had the same idea. So I tried all the flavors and gave the rest away. So apparently everybody went to the store and they bought the fucking six-pack. They had the picture taken with Flair. They went up to the fucking customer service and they returned the fucking drinks.
That's amazing.
We love you, Nate, but I don't know about the strawberry mushroom cordyceps. Woo!
I want to see him drink one. That's what I want.
Well, are you kidding? He is. If there's a living motherfucker that could drink battery acid and tell the tale, at this point, don't you think it's Rick?
This would be the test. This would be the ultimate test. Can Ric Flair drink Ric Flair's drink?
and how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much drink could a Ric Flair drink if a Ric Flair could drink Flair's drink?
I want to see how long this drink lasts. It hasn't appeared on AEW.
I want to see how long
yet.
this podcast lasts from this point out.
Well, we'll go to a sponsor in a second and start moving to the next thing. But okay, or we can do it now. That's
no. You know, as a matter of fact, fuck it.